What's going on, guys? We got Fox and Logan here, both top cut in YCS Indy, top 16, top 32. Logan undefeated in Swiss.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Great weekend.
It was super fun. It sucks that I lost top 32, but what's crazy is the last time we both did this, I went undefeated in Swiss, and then he lost in top 16, I lost top 32, so it's literally a repeat.
Literally, my first YCS top is what happened today, so it's super fun. You know, working together and both topping really satisfying.
Yep.
So
We said at the beginning of the season that we were going to work together, and then it became us two and Noah.
Yep.
And Noah bubbled, and us two topped. So
I want to know to top so bad, but yeah, he ended up. He's
not a
one of the
coincidence.
X2 bubbles. It was a 1,900 person YCS. It was a massive top 32 YCS.
yeah.
He said he was first after Swiss. I got 12th after Swiss. I was X11. Yeah, dude. It was our deck was crazy.
I think it was the best deck in the room.
On Tuesday, we got put on to some tech, and like he said, man, I feel like this is the deck to play, bro. Absolutely the deck to play.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. So what'd you guys play?
We played Rescue.
Wee woo.
Yeah, dog.
All right, let's jump into it.
One right answer. All right.
We both played 3 airlifter.
Couple hydrant.
Yep.
Turbs.
Yep.
Preventer.
Yep.
Impulse.
Impulse, this is weird, but you'll see it later in the combo. But this is super important. If you do not play the combo that we play, I do not recommend playing this card. But people still do. So that's all the rescue monsters.
We go to the spells. Emergency. Alert rescue. Old HQ. Gotta meet the boys, and then some trap cards.
Yep.
These cards are phenomenal.
This is why I lost in top 32. I'm pretty sure it's why he lost in top 16. Part of it.
I played pretty bad in top 16. I ain't gonna lie. I messed that game up. It's okay. We're on to the next, but we got Richmond soon.
Yes, sir.
Consistency
Yeah,
cards.
making it happen is the one is, some witches, the one of.
I drew this card
fantastic.
entirely too much, but somehow it just kept being
You know
good,
something
bro.
amazing? When they ash your emergency and you go, I'll Snake Eyes send that airlifter anyway. I'll summon Hydrant.
No.
It just cooks.
You know what happened to me? 2 times my opponent's imperm this, and I hard opened this thing.
Let's go.
That happened twice.
That's the good feeling. So for other consistency cards, we play Prosperity. I just don't feel like not playing it. And then, of course, the Rhoda, got to get our boy Airlifter. Sometimes we get that Impulse.
Yeah, so more on Prosperity. We talked about how it conflicted, because it does conflict. You don't get the draws, you don't get the HQ draws, all that stuff. But this card's like an insane tournament card. Game 2 and 3, the card gets super powerful. And you're not going to draw the ideal custom Yugioh hands every game,
It don't
right?
work like that. It don't work like
Yeah,
that.
that's
you
why-
gotta prepare for the worst.
That's why we decided to cut Jet Synchron.
Yep. See, I
Because-
hated Jet, man. And the fact that it was so card hungry, bro, it just wasn't. I'm not trying to pass my turn with a cool field, but have 3 cards in hand or 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, and you like to do the Jet combo, you have to open this engine plus a way to play, and that only happens like 40% of the time. And like our combo that we're going to be doing is just like a way to play. So like just Airlifter or just the DML Star engine.
All
You
the
don't need any other
combos
cards.
that get you to like the Hydrant, search for the alert, eye for your turbulence. Anytime you can get to those kind of combos, then these cards will resolve. Like you can get to the synchro combos.
Yeah.
Non-engine,
3
awesome. The Imperms.
So I'm gonna talk about this real quick. So whenever we were like working on the deck, we worked on the deck all week, and I kind of came to the conclusion that hand traps in the mirror are just not good enough, because sometimes they hand trap you back, and when you guys are top decking hand traps drawing, hand traps are horrible, and it's also they're not that good against like Unchained and stuff. So we kind of went 50-50 on like the board breakers and the hand traps. So we played 3 Fenrir. This card was insane for me.
It was quite good for me too.
Dude,
it was an honest Yu-Gi-Oh card every time, bro.
My opponent, like I played it like round like I don't remember, it was like 7 or something, 6. I don't remember. My opponent was like really confused when I summoned Fenrir. I'm like,
What is it?
he's like, you're still playing
The
that?
card solos, bro.
Yeah, and I summoned Unicorn on that guy, and he was confused about that too. I was like,
Too late, bro.
but yeah, like this card is so good. It's so good with the DML Star engine. Just
Another thing too is like, you know, I was getting drawled all day long. I was getting damn triple hand trapped all day long. When you stick a Fenrir, you got a little hand trap in your hand, a little dude on the field, and a trap card. That Fenrir carries, bro. And a lot of times, if you just like time your interactions, he's gonna pass back to on your board.
yeah.
And the fact that this card like banishes the face down, you already know Fenrir cooks.
It trades really well into SP, right? Because you can summon this, and they just summon SP, enter battle phase attack, main phase 2, do your plays.
Keep on
really
going.
cool.
Yeah.
And then we also
couple talents. You know what I'm saying? This card's quite good. People playing hand traps like crazy.
It's so good in the mirror.
Very good. This like, dude is so good in the mirror. I was playing the other day, and Luke cooked me with the talents in the mirror, and I was like, Yeah, I can't not play this card. It's too good.
We're talking about Luke.
Speaking of Luke,
Shout out to Luke.
shout out to Luke. He put us on, boy. This card
Dude.
cooks, bro. Mud Dragon from the mud, boy.
I played one game with the engine that we're about to show after this, and we were just like sold on it, right? Same thing happened when Luke played us with this, bro. He drew Instant Fusion, went to our board, and we're like, let's get in our deck.
Yeah, actually, these last 6 cards of my deck were all like that. I got hosed by these cards, and I was like, I can't not play this. So, Talents, Instant Fusion were those. The next cards, our boy and our sword. This, you already know, y'all. We're making ISOL.
Yep. Airlifter by itself is Baron SP 3 sets with Impulse in hand plus whatever you have. So if it's 1 card, you have 4 other cards in hand. Pretty much an FTK.
Something that's really nice is when you're fighting through hand traps and you have like a lot of engine in your hand, being able to like play through everything using just your YCS engine to put a Baron on the field after your opponent's already neg 2 or neg 3. Dude, if you've got 3 sets and a Baron and you have YCS engine rolling, it's just, you feel like you cannot lose. And you have an SP with that board, right? So you have like SP Baron and a few sets.
Yeah. Round
Actually
11,
real.
that happened to me. My opponent double impermed me when I was going first. I just drew an all engine hand. I played through it all, got to 2 warriors, stuck and I sold. Next thing you know, I full combo through double imperm, right?
Dude.
You can't really do that with Jet.
Shout out to Tavion.
He figured out the sauce.
He put us on, bro. He put us on. And on Tuesday, Logan goes up to me. We're at the Yugioh. He goes, "Hey, man, how you feel about us playing ISOL?" I said, "I don't know what we're doing with it, but I think I'm interested." He showed me, and we never looked back.
Yep.
Never looked back. It's so good. And then, so he played 42 cards.
Yep.
I had a 1 card difference. I didn't get to list in time, so I was playing Feather Duster. In testing, dude, I kept getting hosed by this card in game 1. I was like, I play mirrors all weekend, bro. I want to play this card. My Swiss was not full of mirrors, so this card was not good. I should have played Logan's deck.
Yeah, so the deck list was 2 Fenrir and a Feather Duster. And then I kept talking about how good Fenrir was. I just wanted the third one.
I was just at 43. I didn't care. I don't.
And Fox said, I'm just main decking Feather Duster. So he just added it.
All right, so at 43, he was on 42.
The extra deck's a decent amount different.
Yeah.
But we play Leaf Freebo, we play Anima, IP. You have to play this. We were talking about cutting it, but you need a generic link too, so if you get nipped, that's pretty much it. You need this for the combo. Sorry, everyone's wallets.
Shout out Jake Moore. Jake Moore, let me borrow one of these. He's a beast.
Dark
Charmers. These cards are disgusting. Actually disgusting. I don't care how much I brig, bro. You ain't got any more negates? All right, I'm gonna summon a Charmer. I'm gonna get the ball rolling.
This card is insane in the mirror match, especially if your opponent don't play around it. You just take like their turbulence, take their
Just actually not real.
Yeah, it's an FTK half the time when it resolves.
Unicron.
Yep. Like I said, people were like confused when I summoned this card, but like it's really important to be able to remove bodies without destroying them.
Yep, that was a big thing that I ran into. This Unicorn just kept coming up. And you have a lot of cards like, if you could look at an extra prosperity in your hand and say this card is a removal spell, I'm gonna do that every time, right? Like tons of redundant cards. This deals with that. I've discarded a preventer off of this, so I'm gonna turbulence and popped off a couple times.
Yeah, I did that. I didn't have a way to like get extra rescue aces engraved. I made this, discarded turbulence, summoned preventer, linked into Ashes Go, my opponent was dead.
Keep cooking, cuz. Keep cooking.
That's 8,000.
One difference. I played Apo. I really didn't want to play this card. If I had known they were all playing that, I would have definitely forced that into my deck.
So I played Celine. I made it 1 time. It wasn't that good. So you didn't miss that
I made
much.
0. I guess I didn't miss much. The code.
That's the king.
I'm gonna call it game. Is miss.
Best card.
Make it happen. Every time I
Just
summon
saying.
this, bro, my opponent's like, hold on, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah, my opponent. A lot of my opponents were really upset. They would hand trap me a few times, and they'd like always stop the Diabell Star agent to keep me from going into the synchros because they had Evenly's, Lightning Storm, stuff like that. And then when I'd summon this, half of them would just roll their eyes. And just be really
Rolling their
upset.
eyes, bro. Yes. Baron. That's miss. Or
King.
miss. I don't know. Is that a? It's Baron. Next 3 proxy. Shout Luke. And the Dweller. Make it happen. Make it happen. That's our dog. That's our frog.
Yeah, so
Frog
we
Luke.
were playing the Puzzle Mino package to go into Dweller, but since Luke here puts on the instant fusion, this is just better when you have this already in your extra deck, right? So that's why we played that.
All right. Side deck's also a little different.
Yeah.
Things that were the same though.
Freelancia.
Lancia!
This was one of the best cards in my side deck,
It was alright.
but for him, it wasn't that good.
My tournament was. I mostly played against Tier Elements and Infernoble Knights, so these cards was not the best.
Yeah, I played 3 mirrors, I played 2 Floowanderees, and I played a Bestial Horse deck. So
I had 2 buys. I played 3 tier decks, 3 Infernoble decks, a Runic Live Twin deck, a Labyrinth deck, and then a ISOL Rescue Ace mirror match. And then I played 2 Pearly and Top Cut.
I didn't play against Pearly the entire tournament.
I played 3 of this.
I played 2. I didn't have enough room for 3, or I would have played 3. To be honest.
He's played some cards that I wish I had played, but I was happy with these.
This card was important. I'm just going to talk about this real quick. See, people see this at 2, and they're like, that's really weird. Dib should be a 3 of. But in like siding patterns against like Vanadium and stuff like that, I wanted 5 cards. So like that's why this card was here and not like, and plus it was like overlapped for other matchups and like rogue decks and stuff like that. I played 2 Rika. Cards were nice against them, so.
I worked on my side deck with somebody different. It was Jake. We worked on it a Thursday night, and where most of my differences come in. My side, I just do 3 of for everything.
Yep.
3 Encores. We scrambled for this card. It didn't come up for Top Cut for me.
I never played Pearly.
I was respecting Pearly, honestly. I was with a deck I was actually just like
I
legitimately
pretty much played with a 12-card side deck the entire tournament.
Differences, I'll start with you. I wish I played those, man. I played against a bunch of tier elements, like I said.
I played 3 tier.
Yeah, I played 3 tier.
Yep.
But I mean, I was happy with how everything went down. And then I'll just do finish it.
Oh, you want me to go finish? So I played a Thrust package. This card was just so good in the mirror. I always wanted it. I don't think anyone of our group really cared that much for this except me. I loved it. This was like the best cards in my side deck. Like, it was so good. I saw this shit in against Unchained too, bro. They always put Caesar in attack mode and they're like, you slam this and you just clean them up.
Cook them up, boy. My side, I 3 Judgment, 3 Even. Let me tell you, Judgment's boy loyal to me. I want to say I won 2 games. It's like Judgment was the definitive card that won that game.
I wish I played Judgment.
I felt blessed every time I had him in.
We were talking about it. We really wanted to fit Judgment in our deck, and we were like talking about cutting a bunch of stuff to 2, but like at the end I just could not fit it.
And then my last 3 cards are 3 Evenlies. I don't know, man. I was between Storm and Evenly, and then we were working on the side deck, and I noticed I had like the 15th card I needed, and the Evenlies could slot into matchups that like I was trying to bring the Storms in, but Storms were kind of bad in, so like I just averaged out and played Evenly. I'm not sure if it would have been in my deck again. Honestly, this card, actually, I don't think I resolved Evenly at all. It was trash. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. In hindsight, it was terrible. Yeah, guys.
Well, proud of you. You guys did great. We'll see you at Richmond. You guys got any shout-outs?
Shout out to the Goo Boys. Shout out to Discord Boys.
let's
AB
go,
Club.
Goo
Card
Boys.
Monster
Hey,
Games.
Real quick. How many times did either of you summon access code?
Oh,
How many times
Once
you
a
actually?
match at
I ain't a
least.
mathematician, dog. I don't know.
All the time.
Mexico was a
I
dog.
didn't summon it once every match, but like 2 out of the 6 games at least, minimum.
Yeah, I used it as like a play through their board, resolve my engine, and I just access code their whole field, pass the access code on the field. I did that so many times. Where this was my little machine gun. Put them on the field and pop it.
Shout out to all the good boys.
Shout out to
Shout out to Trevor. Shout out Card Monster Games, like we said. Shout out Dallas for the sleeves. Shout out everybody here. You guys are great.
Shout out my girl.
All
Shout out
the
to
boys.
Well,
All right.
good job, guys.
Peace, guys.